Oh, not retrieval. I meant to click story. My bad. Why is she banned? Whatever. Fine. Because I capped stamina. I did not. The stamina was at 205 of 240. That wasn't capped at all.
The foolproof door?
Yeah, the coded gate set up by my stupid brother. It'll open only when all its questions are answered.
What happens if the one that I did build got banned? I built her.
Sit-Talk, here's your question. How many moons would fit inside one Kepler 452b?
Huh? Who in the world knows the answer to such a question?
249.
There you go.
Correct. Next question.
Don't even bother. This gate has 5,000 questions in total. Going through all of them will take you days, even without any breaks.
Let's just blast it away.
No, it won't budge. It's stronger than you can ever imagine. Not even Mer can do anything about it. Enki left a back door so that someone could open it. The one who raised us. That's not important. Well, let's get back to the main hall, and I'll tell you what to do. See those messed up books? Enki did that on purpose. Just put them back on the center shelf in a specific order, clockwise, and that gate will open.
Wait, that's not the stairs?
I'm sure you've noticed the darkest side. The moon never turns its back on us. She's always accustomed to tidying up everything from that direction. Start with the darkest side, and place the books back on the center shelf in a clockwise order.
Do I press F? No, I don't. Wait. Oh, I'm supposed to be like up on it.
Yeah, keep arranging books like this. The gate should be open now. Because the one Enki fears will calm down after things are sorted.
Wait, I have to go back upstairs? Am I playing on Chongyun? Yes, I am. Which is probably why it feels a little bit awkward.
Looks like we'll have to deal with some problems before finding Tasni.
I don't know.
Go check under the desk. There, you'll find the answer you're seeking.
I don't think it's better or worse, Rixie. Of course, I haven't tried it,
Catch him!
but for me, mostly it's trying to remember how the buttons are set up. Because it's like joystick button 1, joystick button 2.
Long time no see, Ninsar.
Yeah, especially when I don't have lockdown.
You are such an...
Sis?
idiot. I've been looking for you. Why did you go on the journey alone without telling me?
You! Hey, you! All right. My bad. Just don't do that. Sorry. It's all my fault. Don't give me that look. Seriously, I mean it. I won't do it again. By the way, who are they? Why don't you introduce me to them? Hey there, guys! Are you Ninsar's friends? I can't believe my silly sis actually made friends. I'm Enki, her younger brother. That's obvious, right? Well, I mean, if that's not obvious to you, then your stupidity would go beyond the height of folly. Your outfits. Are you also
Is it because
MMOs?
he's a self-centered,
But I've
spoiled
never
brat?
seen you in the tower before. Are you newbies who joined after I left? Wow! Then you must have heard about me from my stupid successor, Cosmos, right? Exactly!
Wait. Cosmos is his successor? Eh?
I am his mentor, the 372nd director of MAN, and the greatest genius this tower has ever known, beyond the reach of all. That is, I am Enki Tasni!
Wait until your mama comes over and spank that butt. Would she though? She's been raising them. I'm sure he didn't teach him much. He'd probably be like, "Oh, here's the
This
book."
is your office, Director. According to the rules, I'm supposed to give you a brief introduction.
Skip the introduction. Just give me the key to the file cabinet behind the mural and the key to the safe in the hidden compartment in the floor. Oh, and the code to the gate in the hidden compartment behind the large bookshelf. Ah, forget it. I'll crack it myself.
How many times have you sneaked in before?
Besides the times you caught me? I don't remember, but who cares? This place is mine now. Got anything else to report? If not, just leave me alone.
This is the password for the Tower of Babel's core server, along with the key to the first original archive of historical documents. And here, the highest authority password for the CAVE Central Data. Are you even listening, Director? The CAVE leaders have been notified about the change in MAON's leadership, and they're planning a remote meeting this afternoon.
May I ask who made him director? Like, why?
Put it off.
Huh?
Or, better yet, you can attend in my place. I
See?
didn't become the director just to listen to those blabbering idiots.
Enki. We are MAON, the mouthpieces of the gods. We are obliged to listen to the prayers of the travelers from all directions
Rage baiting?
and solve their problems. This has been the teaching of the MAON since it was founded.
So, which Which set of people made him director again? I'm pretty sure they don't have any synopsis, right?
You are now our director, our spokesperson. You must take your responsibility seriously. It's not something you can just say no to. Ninsar?
I'll go attend the meeting, Nana.
But
It's fine. I'm a Tasni too.
What? So you're telling me the director position is actually passed down through bloodline? Like, even though they don't seem suitable for it, personality-wise anyway?
Back from the meeting with that bunch of morons? Anything interesting? Well, forget about those idiots. I'm about to optimize the foolproof door to version 8.0. Come and see what other questions I can add here.
Nothing special happened this year. All the other beacons, except the black monolith at the Tower of Babel, have stayed quiet.
I knew it. Nana's just so stuck in her ways, to put it politely. She said she listens to the prayers of travelers from all directions when, in fact, she just wants to check for any anomaly and keep tabs on everyone around the world. Obviously, we all know that anomalies have occurred maybe once every decade, if that, over the past century. Seriously, they should just disband this so-called CAVE. When was the last time we heard anything about Nemesis? They've been gone for years. If you ask me, they're smarter for bailing early after seeing the writing on the wall.
But something interesting is going on between Polestar and Cyril.
What's so interesting about countries' politics? They can do whatever for all I care. It's always about famine, plague, and war. Same old boring stuff over and over again.
They're having a contest about the same old boring stuff.
What kind of contest?
They're seeing who can break the speed limit of 7.9 kilometers per second first.
So, who will win?
Cyril,
How much longer till they do it?
24 years from now.
I guess I'll have to pick up my pace.
Pick up your pace for what? Answer my question, Enki.
Or the foolproof door version 8.0, of course. Once it's done, no one will be able to disturb me anymore. This time, I'll add 1,000 questions so those dimwits won't be able to finish the game within their lifetime.
Would she know that?
Why did you become the director of Emion, Enki?
Shouldn't it be who let him become director? Is that something that an individual could just sign up for and become? Or is there no kind of way to pick the director? Or how does that work? If she knows everything, why doesn't she know why he became director then? Or she just wants to hear it from him?
Whoa, is the sun going out? Can't believe you're actually asking someone a question.
I know the answer, but I want to hear it straight from you.
Well, I guess I'll have to give you a serious answer, silly sis. Because the director possesses the highest authority, not bound by any rules. Nobody can stop me from doing what I'm about to do, not even you or Nana. When the beacon is activated next time, Ninsar, I'm going into the library, searching for its end. Finally, my journey will begin! Be happy for me, sis!
So the only reason why he became director is so that he can go on his journey without anybody pulling at his leash. Huh. But wait, is the position of director easily taken by just anybody just because they feel like it though? That doesn't make no sense.
what's wrong, Ninsar? Why are you sitting here alone, looking so down?
As far as I know about Enki, he technically doesn't have the power to just become one just because he wants to, though. I mean, Nana actually can keep a strict leash on him and everything. Even Ninsar can. That's why I don't understand how he became director. Like, who supported him to the position, so to speak? That's what I want to know. Or is it just like, okay, well, I'm gonna put my name in this drawing. And if my name pops up and I become director, cool. I don't think it works like that, does it?
Stop it. Both you and Enki are so smart, yet so childish. It's moments like these when I realize you guys are still just kids. Remember, I've watched you both grow up. I can tell when something's up, even if you're trying to hide it.
Nana.
I'm here.
Nana. 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 And Hidwana.
I'm here. Enki is about to leave, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Recent events seem to have made him anxious.
Nana, can we shoot down those artificial satellites made by Polestar and Cyril?
Well, if you asked me to destroy the moon, I'd be tempted to give it a shot. Unfortunately, we can't, Ninsar. We can't interfere with... Just like we can't stop geocentric theory from being proposed and heliocentric theory from being discovered. We couldn't stop humanity from discovering that the Earth is round, or stop gravity from making that apple fall. Likewise, we can't prevent the discovery of the gravitational constant, or the launch of the first artificial satellite into the sky.
Rixie, did you have to bring that up?
Sooner or later, the rationality of this world will reach a point where it won't tolerate anomalies. At that time, we'll quietly step off the stage for the sake of our compatriots still living in the cave. No need to be sad about it. It's an inevitable process. An unstoppable tide. Sleep, Ninsar. My sweet girl. My poor, sweet girl. Sleep now. Sleep in peace. What are you doing, Enki?
Ninsar complained to me about Sally always bothering her, so I'm making a cradle. This will help Sally fall asleep.
Don't treat Sally like she's some annoying cat. And wait, you're turning Ninsar's clock into a cradle? Isn't that hers?
But Sally is an annoying cat. She's always following us around.
Oh, fine. Let's talk about something else. I just spoke with Ninsar, Enki. You shouldn't have made your sister so sad like that.
She wasn't sad at all, silly Nana. It was all an act. She doesn't get sad.
Fine. Whatever you say. Actually, I didn't come to talk about your sister either. You're well prepared, aren't you?
I am. Are you here to stop me, Anhudwana? Just so you know, even if it's you, I won't back down this time.
Of course not. When your father, Tas Tasni, brought you back from the library, I had a feeling this day would come.
Okay, I'll stop messing.
You're pretty much like him. And even more like your mother.
Our mother?
Yeah, your mother. Your mom was even more daring than your dad. She gave birth to you while exploring the library, and after entrusting you to Tas, she continued her journey without hesitation. If it weren't for Tas's conscience, you might have ended up as nutrients for the library.
That's a shame. Such a shame. Why would he go back for an independent life that only inherited half of his genetic information?
Your reaction is truly unusual. But yeah, that's what makes you their child. It's love, Enki. The answer is love. His love for you overcame his faith. And his desire to ensure your survival surpassed his longing for the path ahead.
I don't get what you're saying. Are you talking about the brain's release of phenyl?
No, none of those. Remember this, Enki. No matter what, you and Ninsar are human beings. Only by understanding the vulnerability of being human can you appreciate the significance of strength. And only by knowing the brevity of life can you, once you understand what I'm talking about, you'll truly...
I don't like that look you are giving.
Well, you are. You know what? You've been calling others idiots this whole time, but you've never realized your own foolishness. Who's the real silly one here?
Hey!
All right, you're not. I've seen your determination to explore the library.
Anhudwana!
So, go, Enki. Good luck to you.
What you mean, let's celebrate? Didn't we just find him? 23 years before the world calendar.
I am his mentor, the 372nd director of MAN, and the greatest chief this tower has ever known.
And now he's
beyond
back.
the reach of all.
You want to celebrate that too?
is Enki Tasni!
Oh, I forgot to mention. My full name is Ninsar Tasni, and the director Tasni you mentioned is my younger brother. Because you didn't ask? I don't give out answers unless I'm asked.
Huh? What's up with all the silence?
No way! That old man's mentor is a brat. He's a brat.
Do you know how far back in time you are, dear? Of course he's a brat. Wait. How old was their old man when he became Enki's student? Maybe he was 5 years old?
Hey! Who do you think you're talking to?
Nah, we weren't talking about you at all. We were talking about you. There's a difference there.
Cosmos respects me very much. Although he's a mediocrity, he's my apprentice. I can't just let your rude words slide.
She is Cosmos' granddaughter.
Oh, I get it.
What?
That makes sense now.
How does that make sense?
It's pretty much like when I'm always calling Enhujuana an idiot. She's trying to show affection to me, right?
I feel like they're not on the same page.
Who are you saying is trying to show affection to you?
Sorry about her misbehavior.
Looks like you're really getting along well. Just like us, right, Ninsar?
I think Ninsar wants to beat your little butt right now, but okay.
But then again, who exactly are you guys?
Let me explain.
I see. So you've come from 80 years in the future.
You guys frequently call me cheater, hacker. Is that your form of affection? Majogo, you hate him so much because he's a self-centered brat? Mm-hmm. You sure it's not the salt? I feel like that's salt and not affection.
This is fascinating. I never expected someone could actually travel through different sectors within the... Can I touch you?
No. Ah!
Your skull looks normal.
Wait, what?
No hidden organs or extra ears or eyes. How do you perceive the abnormal...
Eh? What the hell?
7 cervical vertebrae, 12 thoracic vertebrae, and 24 ribs. Your bone structure is just... I don't feel any implants or augmentations under your skin. And based on... Well, let's examine your lower back, tailbone, and...
Somebody kick him right there now.
Master Anki.
That right there is
please be
molestation,
gentle with
little
our
boy.
seer.
Well, then can I study this plump chicken on your shoulder?
Chicken? Bird, hurry up, smack him in the forehead. Right now. This minute.
Fascinating. A bird that possesses human intelligence and can transform into pure energy. What exactly are you?
Right now. Dive bomb his forehead. Come on. Unchirp! You traitor! Wow.
Can you show me your ability? I mean, the ability to travel through different time sectors.
Let's just kick him into a time sector that would never go to.
Oh, forget it. Never mind. It feels like cheating if you can just go wherever you want.
Oh, wait.
It's dull.
Anyways, what you missed was Enki pretty much feeling up the main character from top and almost to bottom. No. Wait. The main character's a robot? Really? No, right?
I want to savor the novelty of this library fully. I'd rather take a long route than a shortcut.
He touched your head, neck, squeezed and counted your ribs, counted your spine. And then he was gonna check out your pelvis next.
What are you talking about? Are you thinking I'm a fake or something?
Yes. Yes, that is.
The truth verifier, the singularity explosion model, and the complete...
Master Anki. The librarians gave them different names from what you originally called them. The truth verifier is actually the multi-button self-regulating rhythmic hypnotizer.
Ah, now I get it. That's a remarkable device. You throw a proposition at it, and it just keeps clattering away all night. Perfect for curing insomnia. But those idiots thought it was a waste to have it by my bedside, so they forced me to hand it over.
At what age would that be considered as at the age which you feel uncomfortable with it?
But before I did, I was given one final task. There are no propositions in the world that this machine can't prove. If they want to hear it clatter, they can listen to it all they want.
I'm going to presume that the main character is not an embryo, so, or is not a robot. Honestly, just think about it, Rixie. Having a stranger coming up and fill you up from head to toe, frankly, no matter what age you are, it's molestation as far as I'm concerned.
So how's it going after 80 years?
Like, it's not as if they're your mother and father are trying to change your diaper. Like, what? No.
As you expected, the truth verifier still operates to this day.
I see. So, what about this?
That is actually your personal cookbook called Singularity Popcorn.
Oh, right. But I thought it was a complete failure.
They don't understand it yet? That's not true. They don't understand that it is molestation, but they do get uncomfortable with it. Like, for example, there's a little 2-year-old that is the little sister of Cutie 4's friend. Okay, Cutie 4 likes her very much because she's very cute and chubby. But when Cutie 4 tries to run up to give her a hug, the baby like just completely hides behind her mother. She doesn't want to be touched.
I was trying to calculate the exact space-time.
And as long as they feel
coordinates for
uncomfortable
the
with it, it's
singularity
molestation,
explosion
as far as I'm
would decay
concerned.
Just enough to turn corn kernels into popcorn.
Huh? What do you mean?
But the singularity cycle would
Let's
take
not get
too long
into
for
that
the
right
recipe to
now.
come to fruition in my
But
lifetime.
as far as I'm concerned, what Enki was doing, in my opinion, is considered that. Because
So, I took that cookbook into the shredder.
I don't feel comfortable
Wait, did they
with
like
it
read
as
it?
far playing as the MC. Like if you want to press charges.
Exactly.
Rixie, why are you bringing up very
serious?
serious conversation?
Seriously, I just don't understand what those idiots are thinking. And what about this complete language? Which one of my genius creations do they
It's a genuine
misunderstand
question. It's
this
also
time?
serious.
That is a brand new language you invented to eliminate all communication barriers between humans. Every word in it is as precise as math.
Oh, so you're calling it the complete language. I was going to call it a vulgar language even. Those idiots speaking different languages keep a no-
I'm kind of
All
tired of
you do
Enki
is
right now.
unleash a string of- And the best part?
Like he just keeps going on and on and on. Can we get to the point, please?
Enki,
Did
they're
Erashan
here
just fall
in this
asleep?
era because they need something from you.
Oh, right. You got any specifics on it?
Yes, it is here.
Awesome, let me take a look. Nope, never seen it before. I have no idea what it is.
I knew we shouldn't expect much from this cocky runt.
Oh, I see. So you not only admire your grandpa, but
Oh
also
gosh.
Admire? Respect? Taught me well? Who are you talking about, you little...
Please just ignore her, Master Enki.
It's alright. Do you recognize this, Ninsa?
You are the source of life. You fell from the heavens to the Memphis River. Your descent was meant for us and stirred ripples throughout the valley. At dawn, you rise in the sky. You exalt the day. You give nourishment to humanity, just as you give them life.
No, I still don't like her. I don't like her and Enki together.
Spare us your mumbo-jumbo prayers.
He is a self-centered brat. She is your typical pink-haired tsundere-chan, which I hate all the time, so... Nothing will make me like her, and nothing will make me like him. That is all.
On this sphere.
Like, even if they're at each other's throats, it doesn't mean I'm gonna like one over the other just because I dislike them both, so it doesn't matter to me.
It's a hymn, an ancient ode from Memphis praising the sun. More specifically, it's a hymn written by the 18th monarch of Memphis, Akhenaton, in praise of Aten, the god of the sun. If I'm correct, this copper sphere you recovered from the Philistine Sea, it's the god of the sun for ancient Memphis.
Yeah, Now that you mention it, I start to understand why it looks a bit like the star
It doesn't change
simulator
that
I
she's
made
a
earlier.
tsundere though, right?
I see. So basically, this stuff is
See, it's a
magnetic
personality
confined
problem.
fusion reactor.
It's just that her having pink hair just makes her fall within a certain what is that called? Stereotype.
Just as we suspected, Eri.
I had a feeling it might be something like that, but I didn't think it would be an actual nuclear explosion. No wonder it obliterates everything. Why are you so surprised? Even the real sun is just a massive fusion reactor. Because of the beacons. The beacons, of course! They're all anomalies created by beacons. And there's more than one beacon in this world. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them happened to fall in ancient Memphis. It's not really a god. At least, not in the grand universal sense.
The idea of God originally came from ignorance. Ancient people did not understand the unknown and could not control it, hence they revered it as gods. It has nothing to do with rituals, worship, sacrifices, fear, obedience, or faith. It is just a collective term for things beyond human knowledge. And any phenomenon caused by these things beyond human knowledge is called an anomaly.
Any highly advanced technology might seem like magic at first, but once you unveil the mystery, you'll realize that it's just boring stuff. But come to think of it, for early humans, the sun was a celestial body that brought life to everything.
It is. But let me think. Have you ever heard of the hell is that anime called again? Zero Tsukaima Zero, something like that.
For present
Where
humans,
she summons the
the
main
sun is a
character as her
star that
summon.
constantly
And she's like
produces
super
nuclear fusion
Tsundere-chan
inside.
who gets physical and beats him whenever she gets either I don't know. Anyways,
Worshipping the
I
sun
hate
for
her very much.
humans is like worshiping
And I feel like
farming and production.
every other pink-haired Tsundere-chan is scripted after her.
So, if one can harness the power
Yeah,
of
like
nuclear
Lewis.
fusion,
That's her name. There you
they
go.
essentially harness the sun itself.
I didn't know that. It's the personality trait that I dislike, generally speaking. But I feel like in anime, they, for some reason, makes them pink-haired a lot.
Even if
And
we
Lewis
keep
is the,
calling
like,
this copper sphere
at the very
god
top
the
of
sun,
that stereotype,
it's
because
not
I feel like she
entirely
started
wrong.
it all with the pink hair being a tsundere. And she's also the worst one.
I think you're overcomplicating things. Let me simplify it for you. Imagine you throw a light bulb into an ant. Now, imagine that copper sphere as something left on Earth by some power.
Well, that... Anyway, if there's a command that can control the copper sphere, it is obvious that this sphere was created by... Naturally, those creators used the language of the...
Interesting. Now that's interesting. A vulgar language even fools can understand. I mean,
No, I'm
completely-
skipping it because he's talking
I
too
didn't
much.
complete it when I ventured down the path.
And not
no
because I'm not reading it. I'm reading what he's saying, but I'm reading it faster than he's saying it. Does that make sense?
Now, if there's a language that commands gods, even God should be able to understand. While I continue my journey, I'll help you study.
How long do you think it will take, Master Enki?
3 years should be enough. Since you can travel through time, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what's.
Like, if you ever watch Zero Tsukaima Lewis Nefi, you'll see that she's the worst kind of tsundere because she's very abusive physically and verbally. So.
万千道路，殊途同归。梅尔，出发吧。
Because skill descriptions are so much longer, Rixie. Wait, did we really hop 3 years later? It is!
That's it? Feels like nothing really happened at all. Like always. Do you have the slightest idea who you're talking to? Never mind. Report in, Zero.
Working on something seems to have appeared on the desk.
Hey, fools! If you're actually reading this note, praise me, Master
No.
Enki, the great god of wisdom.
Okay.
P.S. I was thinking of writing the conclusion of A Vulgar Language Even Fools. Seems like the complete language is still too advanced.
Okay,
I've
whatever.
stored most of the documents in the library, planning to show it.
Indeed.
Displaying knowledge that even morons can come.
Oi.
And who knows if you'll even find that sector after 3 years.
Ah.
Anyway, there are 5 documents.
Get to the point, Enki! Oh my gosh!
Hold up in the I've hidden the access to the conference room in the Hall of Key. I left some markings on the path to the Hall of Keys, so keep your. What kind of markings, you ask? Well,
I'm not asking about you!
all communicating with a.
Keep to the subject, boy! Boy!
If I catch that pesky brat, I'll give him a beating he won't forget.
And he'll think that you're just giving him love taps. You sure you want to bother?
Why is this area in shambles? Is it abandoned?
Can't go that way? Oh, no, that's a bunch of traps. Let me see. No, why is it dying over there? Okay. So I know I need to press V and then. Ah, that hurt! Still feel awkward to play.
That must be the marking Master Enki left behind. Let's follow it.
If we walk over there, will we fall through the door? Have I tried it? No. I will try it now if I can. Where is it? I can't fix it in battle, presumably. Indicator snapper. Probably can't. Top down is better. You can see the enemies behind the character. I understand what you're saying. I don't think I could change it right here though. Yeah. All right. Mm-hmm.
This must be the library Master Enki mentioned in his note. We should keep an eye out for the documents that Master Enki mentioned.
Now fudge sickles. Pinch my monitor.
We have made it to the Hall of Keys.
No, it's not gonna
The
happen.
access mentioned by Master Enki must be here.
Wait, is this? Oh, here. Wait, do I have to remember all of this? Is this relevant to anything, or is it just here? Of course he didn't.
All things have names. Names wield power, shaping their existence and binding their essence.
If Zero was
What do you
gonna
think?
sum it up anyway, why did I bother reading all of that?
Yes, a name. It can become a form of bondage in a sense.
But it's intriguing
elevator.
how humans managed to control the anomaly. The people of Memphis were truly bold.
So that I'll know what to do with it next time. That is to not read it and let Zero sum it for me? Is that what you mean? Yes? Where do you see... Okay, here you go. Alright, fine. Okay, let's see. Continue.
Speaking of that, why isn't that annoying brat waiting for us where we agreed? Is he trying to hide from something?
Issue with this view is that I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Go to the conference hall. Wait, is it this way? No. Oh, the arrow on my feet. Okay. Look, I was looking around, not necessarily at my feet, okay? Wait, how do I... Another way down?
Skill issues.
You're the skill issue. It won't let me down. I can't jump down. What do I do? Oh, wait. I was supposed to press this. Okay, fine. I have to look at it or... Oh. This is awkward. Ah! How you just spawn right in front of a person, okay? That's...
Painful curtsy.
The conference hall is just below. Let's keep moving.
Stop using spin to win and juggling. Where was the spin to win? Why didn't I notice this? Where's the spin to win? Tell me and then I'll use it. Hey Jiva.
Finally.
That
almost
aura.
at the
What
conference hall.
aura? How is that spin to win? I don't
That
understand.
grunt has found the words to stop a 10 from blowing itself up. Or I'll...
That aura is the spin to win? I didn't see any spinning involved.
Hey there, fools from 3 years ago.
Get to the
Since
point.
you made it here, you must have found... Not bad. Well, in any case, I gathered a lot of... Huh? Aren't we talking about the copper sphere you showed me earlier?
Rixie,
Aren't you
you're
looking for a
asking
way
for
to
too
turn it off?
much. How would I know?
Well,
I didn't even bother
managed to
reading.
decipher the language of its creator.
Wow, there's no other option.
You can be quite flexible sometimes.
It was a piece of cake, really. But honestly, when I found the answer, I was... Well, let me start from the beginning. Thousands of years ago, there was another beacon in Memphis, and it created an anomaly that enveloped... The only source of light at Akenaton was a metallic sphere that emanated light and heat non-stop. Amenhotep, the 18th monarch of Memphis, he named it Aten, and changed his own name to Akenaton, which means the so-called language of the gods recorded in the ancient Memphis documents can be easily understood by any math professor in our time, and even more so in your time. In the Memphian language, Aten is referred to Aten, where A stands for 0 and 10 stands... In their literature, all prayers related to Aten consist... Seriously, it's getting tiresome explaining something as simple... Precisely. The language of the... It's binary! It's funny how millions of people worship the god of the sun.
Wow!
Their
Rixie.
prayers.
So it's basically chili cookies, what you're saying? Oh, fudge.
But in reality, the god was waiting for them to give it commands. It responded not because it was happy, but because they happened to stumble upon the. I've delved into your era over the past 3 years. Of course, mostly. It makes me laugh whenever I think about Akhenaten's capital city. It must have been like countless people spent decades typing away, finally stumbling upon a few valid commands. They could have commanded the sun to rise, yet they knelt to pray to it. And to think that the prayers from thousands of years ago eventually became the cornerstone. Tragically, Pharaoh Akhenaton accidentally stumbled upon the last command, which turned out to be the self-destruction command. So, yeah. Akhenaton got completely wiped out by the gods, eh? I thought it'd take me 3 years to uncover the secrets of this language of the gods. About that, well, you know.
What? It took you 3 years to figure... No. 3 days to figure out that they actually found the code to make it self-destruct. And you told me in those remaining 3 years you couldn't figure out how to stop it?
Let's not dwell on that for now.
Oi!
Don't try to change the subject, you little brat.
Speaking of which, Master Anki, where's Lady Ninsar?
Oh, right! Since I've given you... You've gotta help me before I tell you the divine command to stop the sphere. Fair deal, right?
Just admit the fact that you didn't get it. You just need more time, isn't that so?
That's the attitude. Actually, not long after we parted ways with you, I had an argument
Again.
with Ninsar.
Didn't you promise not to just leave her?
She's probably furious with me right now.
Ah,
What did you do?
Well, I didn't really do.
liar.
Here's the deal. Ninsar... So, I made a cat's cradle to keep it... Once you place the cat inside, it won't need to eat, drink, or defecate.
You made it a coffin!
Huh? What are you even talking about? It's just a cat cradle.
And what happened then, Master Anki?
Making a questionable device wouldn't make your sister that mad, right?
Well, the thing is... I made that cradle using a clock.
She did
had
say not to
restored.
touch things that she restored.
Come on, it's not that big a deal, right? Why would she be so angry?
Because you don't listen.
Master Anki, with all due respect, you really brought this upon yourself.
Is it really that bad? Hey, you! Is it seriously that bad? Ugh, she was furious when she found out. She even tried to stuff me in that cradle.
She should have. Oh wait, she tried. Did that man? So he ran away before she actually succeeded.
I managed to run away and ended up completely separated from her.
Boy.
Anyway, please help me out. I have no clue how to calm her down this time.
You ran away without letting her. Why does it look like she made something to stuff him into when she finds him? This totally looks like it might be. So when we run into Ninsar again, we're just going to have her. Isn't that the cat's cradle? Oh no, I think she made a bigger version of it for Enki. The cat's cradle he was talking about is that little thing that he was carrying around, I think. When Ninsar manages to stick him into The perpetual hibernation pod? Sure.
Do you know the answer to the library, Ninsar?
I believe I've answered that question many times.
I keep asking this because not even you know the.
You're being mean.
Path of no return. Path to
I wanna
nowhere.
know why our father embarked on the path of no return.
Wait, what? Nah. It's too much to catch up in that game now. I played it when it first launched and then I dropped it after like 3 months, I think.
I guess I'll.
Pick up your pace for what?
Hmm. Phone call.
So, you're the So, visitors from another sector. What are you seeking?
Is that a question or a fact, Rixie? I don't know, he's just calling about stuff. Find out on my own. You brought it up, so it must have happened. Either we fight Enki or we fight Ninsar. Or we fight their creation, right?
Anyway,
Ah, fudge sickles.
help me out. I have no clue how to calm her down this time.
Disobediently go into the casket that you made.
Whoa! Why is it coming again?
Ari,
I've got this.
Oh, she set the clock after him. Little boy.
I'm supposed to make this monster stop.
Attack the clockwork behind it. That powers the entire mechanism.
Wait, what?
Wait, we can make good use of this large gear.
You may make good use of it. What? How do you make good use of it? I don't understand. Getting it stuck?
It's okay.
You're breaking the cat's cradle.
Aren't you supposed to break it?
Break it, Zero.
something is off about that clock.
I don't need you reminding me, okay? So your cat's cradle here is equipped with a star annihilator?
Technically, it's a plasma ray emitter for cleaning purposes.
Oh gosh! What is joystick button 1? Oh, good! How did I set this up? Oh gosh! What did I set it up as? No, I don't remember what I mapped it to! Was it LB? LT? Oh.
Leia，保护好大家。
此生为道。
I know it's another alt. I thought I put it on LT and I put the alt on LB and it wasn't working. So, yeah, this is probably why I'm having problems here.
How ridiculous. Who in their right mind would add so many weapons to this so-called cat's cradle?
No! Why did you smash my cat's cradle? It's a gift I made for Ninsar.
It was trying to catch you. So, maybe I should have let it catch you.
But why did you... this invention took me so much time. And you just... Huh? Oh, that's a great name.
Wait, what?
Well, the point is, such an awesome name will never get used.
We used it just now. Your sister's here.
Sorry for tampering with your clock. I'm really sorry. Just don't be mad at me, sis.
Stop doing things to make her mad. She's about to put you into a coma.
Never mind.
How about I make another one for you?
So she could stuff you into it?
Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
Alright, just forget what I said.
Doesn't Ninsar sound like Sonetto's voice, or no?
Well, thanks for helping me fight Ninsar. But then again, you didn't really help me at all. Feels
Cut the crap, you little brat. If it wasn't for me, you would have been stuffed into the coffin by that intelligent weapon you made.
Right, right.
Just hand over the command to stop that copper spear
So
from
is
blowing
she?
itself up.
Oh, so it's not. Okay.
Master Enki, keeping promises is a virtue.
I'm willing to bet that he's gonna tell you that he doesn't know, or he hasn't figured it out yet.
I see. It seems my silly brother
I knew it!
something he hasn't actually figured out. It's true that he figured out the grammar of the language of the gods without too much effort. But knowing the grammar and knowing the specific words are two different things.
No, Rixie. I was saying the voice, not the appearance, or the character, or the behavior. The voice. Well, of course, the voice is going to sound different. But generally speaking, when a voice actress takes on like two different characters, there's still some resemblance to like the tone, the sound of her voice. It's only the manner of speaking that really changes, in my opinion.
For the past 3 years, Enki has been trying relentlessly to decipher the command to stop Aten from self-destruct. Unfortunately, there are very few examples left in the ancient Memphis text, and he didn't have enough material for semantic and logical analysis. That's why the progress has been slow.
So basically, you're saying even if the voice actress is the same person, you like Ninsar's voice personality more. Is that what you're saying? Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened. There should be a complete list of Aten's commands in this library. No, but heck, how am I supposed to find that list in this mountain of books? Or maybe just give me more samples of Aten's commands. If you want me to find... But what's left from the era of Memphis is either mutilated or too fake.
Probably because it got blown up.
In short, I don't know how to stop Aten from blowing itself up.
You just figured out you could turn the side of every artifact just by clicking on it. What artifact are you talking about? And here I thought it's because you like the British accent, Rixie.
However, I do have some information. Besides destroying Ekeraton, the copper sphere has shown up twice in history. One of them was 2,000 years ago.
2,000 years ago. Back then, Obed was under the rule of the 5th Emperor of the Arsacid Empire.
Exactly. Actually, Aten was taken by Emeon at that time, before it got lost for some unknown reason. 2,000 years ago, that was the last time Aten shown in history. Perhaps you should go back and ask the people of that era. Maybe they can give you more valuable information. You're welcome.
By the way, since you seem to have a deep understanding of antiquities, Master Ninsar, do you know anything about this?
This belongs to Darius. Looks like you got caught up in some unexpected incidents before arriving here.
Oh, wait. I just remembered. Eri, well, Cosmo's granddaughter.
Ah, you can't even remember her name?
So, it was you from the future who asked Seer to come to me and get the command to stop Autumn, right?
Indeed. If what Seer said is true.
Oops. Now, this is bad. Really bad. Haven't you realized it yet? I wouldn't have bothered investigating Autumn's divine words if it weren't for your arrival. You sparked my interest in this field.
And then?
If I hadn't met you, how would I know anything about Autumn's divine words? Why would I have studied such a thing?
And... does that mean that somebody triggered all this up in order to get the destruction command?
Be careful. The prophecy may actualize itself. Well, that's all the help we can provide. Farewell, my unexpected friends. May we meet again in the future.
I don't know. It's a preference, I suppose. Are we gonna dislike all characters with an E in their name now? Enki, AG. I mean, starting letter, not with any E's. That's the dev's fault. Oh, they're not from the same devs, right? Hey. I said starting letter. Gosh. Writing on Ezra. Arashan, you mean? I don't like Arashan. Hey!
Aren't you sorry for letting them go?
What are you talking about? Why would I be sorry?
I'm talking about that seer. You actually want to study their inner workings.
What do you mean inner workings? You cannot study her
Actually held yourself back.
organs? Oh my gosh. Ninsaran, you're supporting him in this?
Hey,
Uh-huh, right, Trixie.
I already examined Seer, and based on biological characteristics alone, there's no doubt the Seer is as human as us. As for deeper differences, they can't be studied simply through dissection. I don't want to ruin such a precious specimen.
Oi!
Cosmos is truly amazing to have found such an intriguing toy. It surpasses my imagination.
Yeah, I've been telling you for a while that your seemingly mediocre apprentice is anything but ordinary.
Ninsar, why are you supporting him in this matter of dissecting a living person? Hello? I think that Enki is the way he is because of Ninsar's encouragement. What do you think?
Are you leaving too?
You are Enki's apprentice. How interesting. I can't see your answer. Perhaps you'll reach greater heights than Enki in the future.
I'm flattered. Master Enki is a true genius, while I'm just an ordinary person who is lucky to have made it this far.
Not many admit their mediocrity.
I don't think mediocrity is a derogatory term. A genius is like a lone bird, rejecting everything and having no place to rest.
For some reason, Cosmos doesn't sound the same. I suppose this is when he was younger, right?
While mediocrity is like a tortoise, knowing its limits and moving towards a single goal. Eventually, the tortoise reaches greater heights.
A mediocrity with sharp words. What a shame that Enki hasn't seen your true nature. You've hidden your brilliance well.
You have beautiful eyes. I believe they will reflect even more valuable things in the future. May your journey ahead be filled with endless surprises and magnificence.
That's probably what she wants.
But then again, do you think they'll eventually fall into a tragic loop just like Oedipus?
What?
Yes, they will.
Oi!
Otherwise, they wouldn't have met us.
That's true. All we can do is wish them good luck.
Well, that's not something we should be worried about.
Yeah, you're right. But you know, it's not just Cosmos who's interesting. There's also that girl.
His granddaughter?
The girl who has found the Tome of Ages? What path will she choose?
Probably not.
Did you see the answer?
Yeah, I did. But I don't know the process, as always. I don't know why, but this time, I have a feeling that maybe the process is more important than the answer itself.
It's just they haven't realized it yet.
Should we warn them?
No, only the unknown brings anticipation. I don't want to spoil the fun.
They already left. How you gonna warn them?
Mischievous, aren't you?
Whatever you say. By the way, now that you've realized that the process is more important than the answer, don't come up with such a boring plan next time, silly sis.
Boring plan.
I haven't reached the end of my journey yet. I don't want to start preparing for an exit plan in the middle of a game and have to start over again.
When she tried to stuff him inside of the clock.
You're just too predictable. Even if you don't tell me the answer, I can figure it out.
Remember, I've watched you both grow up.
Enki, there's nothing waiting for us at the end of this journey. We won't reach the end, find any answers, or be able to turn back.
So what?
Why are you asking me? How would I know? Ask the developer. I guess that hat is supposed to like symbolize the fact that she knows everything.
Don't go. No matter how hard we struggle, we are bound by our limited lifespan. As long as we are limited by our mortal bodies, we'll never reach the end. Don't go. Don't leave me behind.
Why don't you just go with him then?
What are you waiting for? Let's go! Can't you, for once, consider your true desire, silly sis? Out of everyone here, you're the one who wants to see the end the most, right?
I mean, like, why does she always assume that she's gonna be left behind?
She wasn't sad at all, silly Nana. It was all an act. She doesn't get sad.
Yes, let's go.
So in truth, he kept going because he was trying to lure her into the library. Couldn't he just be more direct about it though? Be like, okay, why don't you go with me on this journey together? Done. Oh, going on all these twists and turns. Oi! What do you mean brainwash you? I didn't brainwash anybody. The fact that she's scared of the library, when in truth she's actually excited about it, there would be no mystery. No, she actually doesn't know anything inside the library itself. All she knows that there is nothing at the end, but she doesn't know the process in getting there, which means there's something she does not know. And that is the process itself. And that's the point he's trying to make.
Here you are.
What now?
No need to ask. As I told you before, when you depart, all memories of this realm will fade, including me.
Not if I record it all.
That girl is quite perceptive. So this time, I've blocked her presence. Don't divulge too much to her. And don't place too much trust in her at this moment.
Who?
Even if everything is predetermined, I don't want any harm to befall you. Come. Your journey awaits, filled with challenges and peril. Fear not. I'll forever protect you. I know where you're headed. It's the origin of all casual ties. I've adjusted your coordinates. Now you're free to embark.
Why? Why? Why are you stopping me? Next raid up is Polearm user? Okay, fine. Does the raid up... Not raid up, sorry. The pull count actually roll over? Okay. So that's the end of chapter 1, correct? Wait. How come I can't unlock this? What's the stipulation to unlock Clear Chapter 1 EX? Clear Chapter 1 EX. Oh. Okay. I need to fight the clock again? No! Oh, fudge sickles! Alright. Dude, like, I don't even remember what we're supposed to do. Just break it. Oops, I'm not supposed to step on those.
Wait, we can make good use of this large gear.
I don't know how to use it!
招齐有，无所遁形。
梅尔，保护好大家。
The sound just died. The sound just died. I don't know what happened. Hello? The sound bug? It's a bug from the game itself? Okay. I'm about to say, did I press a button that fucked it? I'm sorry, I slipped up right there. Sorry. Hold on, let me restart the game. Alright, alright. Okay, now that's done, right? So this is chapter 2, alright.